Hi, everyone. I just wanted to make an announcement to you guys that I'm pretty excited about. And that is that as of 1 week ago, I've launched my new service, which is patrickphillipscounseling.com. I think a lot of you are familiar with my story, but yeah, I lost my medical license this year and was faced with a lot of pain through the prosecution, through the media defamation and whatnot. I was coming face to face really with my deepest nightmares. And when that happens to you, you kind of have one of two choices. When your life just becomes hell, you can end it, especially when everything seems hopeless, or you can reach that point inside where your mind realizes there has to be another way. There has to be another way of seeing the world, of seeing my enemies, seeing all the horrible things that have happened to me and my victim self, and open yourself to the possibility that there's another world. There is peace that you can find on the inside that doesn't depend on external circumstances, that can allow you to be peaceful and joyful even when your worst nightmares seem to be surrounding you and hounding you. And in my darkest moments, that's where my heart opened and I was able to experience that peace on the inside. You can't really put words to it, but it's like a gratitude. It's a gratitude even for the horrible nightmare that I had to live through, because it brought peace that is outside of time. And you realize this: thank God I was wrong. Thank God I was seeing everything in the wrong way. Thank God for my enemies for ruining my human life so that I could find a new life on the inside, the one that was always there, because it's who we really are, which is a spirit. We're living out a nightmare of human beings who are genociding themselves and whatnot, and victims and victimizers, and all of that nightmare is just a dream. And the truth of us is that we are these innocent souls that are always united with God and united with one another, even the ones who appear to be our enemies. And in fact, that's really even more, that's the shortcut, actually. The enemies are your biggest ticket to finding this peace. So, um, in light of all of that, I want to help others to find that peace, because I think that's key. There's so much suffering going on in the world. That's because we're believing in the dream, and there's ways to let go of it. There's ways to forgive, and in that forgiveness, we don't just let the other person off the hook. We find out who we really are. When we realize that we're a spirit and we're causing this dream, we can learn to uncause it and to let it go and to find that peace on the inside. So that's what I want to do. I want to help other people to do that, because as we help others, we're all one mind. We really help ourselves. So I've started this counseling service, patrickphillipscounseling.com. You can self-schedule an appointment uh, anytime. And I have a pay-as-you-go model. Pay what you can model. So if you can pay $20, that's great for an hour, or $10 for half an hour, or if you really can't even afford that, I will just send me a message and I will send you a promo code for a free session or two. And for those who can afford more, I'm not going to check what your income is or anything like that. But if you're able to, you will be able to help support me to do those low cost ones for the ones who can't afford it. So if you're able to afford more, that's great. But I won't be asking questions about what you're able to afford or anything like that. I just pay what you can, and if I'm able to continue the service, then I'm going to do it as long as I can. I've started already. It's going really well. I'm really grateful to be able to help some people to see some of this. And if it's a one-off appointment, then that's great too. And if it's going to be an ongoing thing, I'm happy to kind of be on this journey along with you, to finding what this world is really all about. Um, some of the tools that I've used, that I use in this, it is spiritual based. It is finding our soul nature. Course in Miracles has been by far the most helpful text for me, which is a channel text about forgiveness, and finding out who we really are and giving up our ego self. Also, the Gospels with Jesus, he points to a lot of these same things. Um, I'm not a traditional Christian, but I do follow the Gospels because I think Jesus pointed us to this way, this inward way, the kingdom of God within us, and he's an incredible model in finding that. So, if that interests you, if you have an interest in spirituality, if you're miserable and you're open to finding another way of seeing the world, of forgiving instead of trying to fight because it's a futile fight to try to change the world. So if you're interested in that, go to my website, book an appointment. I'm doing it all over Zoom, and I look forward to meeting you guys and to giving, because by giving we receive. And so by healing, offering healing, it only benefits me and everyone else as well, because we're all in mind. Okay. All right. I look forward to seeing you guys. Take care.